I'm not more motivated than you. I just stopped relying on motivation. And that's the only reason I've been able to stay consistent with running and with money. Because this video is different. The last two videos I made, those were about a feeling. What it's like to decide if you want something, fall short of it, and figure out what you're gonna do next. This one is about what I actually do. Not the mindset, not the motivation, the actual real life mechanics of how I stay consistent, even when I don't feel like it. Because here's the part nobody really says out loud. Motivation works on good days, but good days are not where consistency is built. Consistency is built on a random Tuesday when you're feeling tired and nothing feels inspiring, and you could very easily just not. And for me, there was an extra layer to that, because when you're a curvy woman who runs, the voice in your head isn't just, I don't feel like it. It's also,
you don't look like somebody who does this.
That's a different level of resistance. And I couldn't out-motivate that voice. It was too loud, too practiced. So I had to build something that made that voice irrelevant. That's when I stopped trying to fix my mindset and started building a system instead. So here's what that actually looks like. 3 weeks out from May 30th, this is my real training week. I have 3 movement days scheduled in advance: Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Those are run days. I don't decide that morning. The decision was already made. And no, I don't wake up excited for all of them. Like, what counts as a run is flexible, but the showing up is not. Some days I cover real ground. Some days I walk more than I run. And some days it's just 20 minutes and I'm done. But I showed up and I logged it and I move on. The monthly 5K is my checkpoint. Not a race, not a competition, just proof of my work. And when I miss, I log it as a miss. And I keep going. No doubling up, no punishment, no turning it into a story about me. And the money side, it runs on the exact same system. Sunday evening, every week. I sit down with my finances for maybe 15 minutes and I ask 3 things. What came in? What came out? Am I still moving towards my goal? That's it. And I want to be honest about where I started with this. There was a version of me who wouldn't open up her banking app for days. Not because I didn't care, but because I cared too much. And I didn't know how to look at my money without it turning into a story about me. You're behind, you're bad at this, you should be further along. The system changed that. Not because the numbers magically got better, but because I gave myself a structure. Now it's just something I do on Sundays. The same way running is just something I do on Tuesdays. It stopped being judgment and started being a check-in. And here's what I've realized. Both systems, running and money, ask the exact same question. Did I keep the promise I made to myself? Not a big promise, nothing dramatic, a small, specific one. Did I do my runs this week? Did I check in on Sunday? And the answer doesn't have to be yes every single time. There are off weeks, there are messy months, but over time, what builds isn't just progress, it's trust. Trust with myself. The kind where I say I'm gonna do something and I actually believe me because I've watched myself show up in the small, unglamorous ways that nobody sees. That's what financially fit actually is. Not a number, not a pace. It's the person who keeps the standing appointment with herself week after week, even when it's inconvenient, even when no one's watching, even when it doesn't look like much from the outside. I'm 3 weeks out from May 30th. And what I know is the system is what's gonna get me there. Not how I feel that morning, the system. So if you've been waiting to feel motivated enough or ready enough, or like you look the part enough to start, you're waiting for the wrong thing. You don't need to feel like it. You need a structure that works even when you don't. Build the system first, the identity catches up because the person you're trying to become, they don't rely on motivation either. I'll see you next week.